It seems the recently approved INEC budget is causing more friction between the Senate and the presidency, as the source of the funds has become contentious. The Senate had opted to take the 189 billion naira INEC budget from the 500 billion naira Special Intervention Program, as recommended by the Senate committee, while the President had in separate letters requested that the INEC budget be sourced from the 578 billion naira special votes allocated for execution of about 1,403 additional projects. Presenting the report, Goj said, the sum of 189 billion naira requested for the funding of the 2019 general elections should be wired from both recurrent and capital components of Special Intervention Program captured in the service-wide votes of the 2018 Appropriation Act and be added to the sum of 45.5 billion naira provided for INEC in the statutory transfers. This will bring the total budget of INEC in the 2018 budget to 234.507 billion naira.
The budget presented, INEC budget for election has been delayed and has given Nigerians a lot of concern. So whatever they approve now, yes, this is something that they should have done for a long time. We just have a few months to election. But it's only INEC that will come and tell us, because I'm sure they are reviewing it. So INEC will tell Nigerians whether they are satisfied with the amount approved or not, because they are the umpire. So I will leave that to INEC to decide, because they know what they require for elections to hold a credible election in Nigeria.
And going by the budget, that budget is extremely high in a poor, growing economy like Nigeria. For example, over 60-something billion was budgeted for security, for police and all that. That was very unnecessary, because the general elections are taking place all over the place. There will be no massive deployment of police personnel from one state to another, unlike when you have an isolated election like the case of Ekiti and Osun. So I do not know why we have a bogus budget to service our electionary system. But at the same time, I do hope that the president there's a need for the president to sign the electoral amendment bill so that it can give effectiveness to all our electioneering process, so that the process of election can become more transparent and more credible.
But is this showdown inevitable, or can it be avoided and apart from the ruling party and the main opposition?
The three parties, that is to say INEC, the National Assembly and the presidency, want a successful execution of the 2019 general elections. Nigerians have been calling on the National Assembly to resume from its recess to give a nod to the INEC budget. And having approved that budget, Nigerians have been reassured that the National Assembly is concerned about the successful execution of the 2019 general elections.
Well, the issue of funding of the INEC has been an issue of controversy for quite a long time. There are allegations and counter-allegations coming from INEC, coming from the executive backing the bill, and of course the National Assembly that have the power to scrutinize the bill and come up with something that is reasonable. And the National Assembly have invited INEC to substantiate some of the demands they have made financially. And of course, that conclusion, I think, is a result of the debates, the argument and counter-arguments, about the financial requirement for INEC to conduct election 2019.
The Senate and presidency have been clashing through the year. This new fight over the INEC budget is just another one of their many disagreements.